Greetings, Earthlings, toy collectors, and other collectible enthusiasts. I'm James, and welcome back to Woo Ten's Toys. On today's episode, we are going to be unboxing the Masters of the Universe Masterverse New Eternia Beastman and the Masters of the Universe Masterverse New Eternia King Randor. I was searching through New Eternia figures on Amazon last week and this week, and ended up finding both of these with a $5 off coupon. So I got both of these for around less than $15 each shipped. So to me, pretty good deal. It's about $10 off retail. Yeah, just couldn't pass them up. And as I mentioned previously with my unboxing of the 40th anniversary He-Man and the Vintage Collection Skeletor and the newly released King Grayskull, I said I'm pretty much all in on these Masterverse figures. I just kind of wish I'd started collecting them back in 2022. But as some collectors have pointed out to me, I'm getting them pretty cheap now. So, hey, sometimes when you snooze, you don't lose. But we're going to ask ourselves this question. Are these trash or treasure? Let's figure it out. Okay, first up is the new Eternia Beastman. The packaging on these are just incredible. The artwork is phenomenal. Like, the artwork itself just kind of tells a story of the lore in Masters of the Universe, and I think that's just great. Back when I first started the Woo Ten Toys Instagram account, I kind of been doing like a Figure of the Year award, and back in when this package started, this style of packaging arrived in like 2024. But I said that the Jada Toys Street Fighter figures had the best packaging, but this would definitely be a close runner-up or a tie. But let's go ahead and check out the bio in the back here. It says, Beastman, Savage henchman, the leader of the warrior tribe, made an unwitting deal with a demon. A Beastman commands all forces of the wild jungle to fight for Skeletor's cause to claim a new Eternia for his own. Also available, King Randor. Oh, we already got that one. So I need Roboto. This was one of my favorite Masters of the Universe figures when I was a kid, Roboto. All right, so let's go ahead and open up this dude. There's actually a second new Eternia Beastman figure that came out way earlier than this one, in it's like a deluxe figure. And I had the option to get that one too. They're about the same price, but this one's really updated and honestly it just looks better. So that's why I picked it out. And I love what they do here. Any type of extra accessories, see right there, comes in here. So it's going to be the whip that's in here. So we'll go ahead and we'll remove Beastman here, and we'll take this whip out. Open from up here. Is it in a baggie? Nope, it's just loose in there. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and check out this whip. Rack that whip. Yep, pretty cool. And it's pretty flexible. Kind of reminds me of that whip that came with that the Batman Returns and Batman the Animated Series and the Legends of Batman Catwoman figures back in the day. All right, here's Beastman's mace. Yep, pretty cool. Would not want to get hit in the face or any other body part with that. And of course we got these. All right, now that those are done, all right, let's check out this dude. Oh, this is a big boy. God, God, these figures are great. God, these figures are so good. All right, let's check him out from the bottom to the top. All right, we have his beastie feet man. Man, the sculpt's great. He's just fuzzy all over. It's on a repaint of anything. Fantastic. All right, so I just love this stuff. Got the ankle articulation there. Side to side, forward to backwards. Very good. The shin swivel. We have the knee articulation here. We have a thigh swivel for all those awesome beast dance moves he's going to be doing in the jungle. We have a ball jointed hip right in there. We have a waist swivel, like a ball jointed abs up here. Very cool. The ball jointed shoulder. Bicep swivel. Elbow joints. It's weird. These gauntlets are twisty. It's weird. Of course, we have your wrist articulation there. It's going to be on the same on the other side here. So let's look at the neck here. Side to side. It's kind of on a. It's of course on a little peg there. The mouth. It looks like it has articulation to move. But it's just kind of rubbery. No real need to. It doesn't stay in place. So nobody's gonna. I'm not gonna cry about it. All right, so let's just take a good look at the figure here. As I already mentioned, like he's furry all over. He's got a fur mold all over. Oh, it just looks phenomenal. The blue loincloth, the gem belt. So he's like, might be king of the jungle, but he also could be a pro wrestling champion. So we really don't want to mess with Beastman here. Got these hip and thigh armor here. Of course, you got a removable belt here, but I will not be taking that off. And of course, you can, from what I read, that new Eternia was kind of designed that, yeah, it's going to give the characters kind of newer appearances, but you could remove armor and add stuff on to kind of give them they look like their 80s counterparts easily. So I think that's pretty cool. This little bicep accessory here. Same on the other side. Little gauntlets that we pointed out earlier. Chest piece is pretty cool. I'm telling you, I just love the fact that he's got this fur mold all over him. I know, like, well, he's Beastman. He should. Well, I know. It just looks cool to me. Of course, in this head sculpt, pretty rocking. Now I've got Moss Man ready to be unboxed. Of course, we got a little bit of paint back here. I'm not going to worry about it because I'm not going to be displaying him with his back towards me. But I got Moss Man. I wonder if they reuse any parts on Moss Man because they reused basically the Beastman mode to make Moss Man back in the 80s. That would be funny. But I'm sure a lot of collectors would go absolutely crazy. But yeah, here's Beastman. And up next, we have His Royal Highness, King Randor. Once again, the packaging is just amazing. I love this stuff so much. It's just, you look at this and you automatically think, boy's toy, boy. Yes, sir. Of course, this is his updated look for New Eternia and more towards his classic 80s Masters of the Universe look. Very cool. Yep. Look at this. All right, so King Randor, heroic ruler of Eternia. King Randor leads his royal forces across New Eternia, searching for the lost power of Grayskull and spreading good across the planet, earning him the nickname, the King Abroad. So, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And I never had the King Randor figure as a kid, but I ended up scoring one at in a storage unit not too long ago. Couldn't find the crown though, unfortunately. Maybe I'll find a crown for him one day. I just feel like you get just bang for your buck for these new Eternia figures. They're just so, I don't want to say beefy, but they're beefy. These are beefy boys. All right, contents. We got a sword, scepter, crown with hair, and the figure itself. Oh, we got the blind bag. Alrighty. Up first we have the scepter. Once again, just like with Beastman's Mace, I would not want to get pounded on the skull with this or any other body part. And also, we have the crown with attached hair, so you can make him look more like his 80s Masters of the Universe counterpart. So, pretty cool. I'm gonna check out this sword. Excalibur, I hardly know her. Got some paint scuffs on the jewel in the center of the handle there, but I'll just not display it with that side showing. Okay. Ooh, King Randor here. This is a cool figure. Yeah. Very cool figure. Alright, so let's check him out from the bottom to the top. Yeah, we got the same type of ankle articulation. Front to back, side to side, turns 360. Got he does have, let's see, does he have shin? Yeah, he does have shin articulation there. Got his knees. Got his thigh swivel. And we do have ball jointed hips. Very good. Got the waist swivel. I guess we have, let's see. I really don't want to take this armor off. Okay, we do have an ab ball joint swivel, but I'm not going to take this armor off. So just know that it has actually, well, I do want to see what's underneath it, so we'll do that here in a second. All right, so we do have a ball jointed shoulder, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, wrist articulation, yes, it goes back and forth. It goes back and forth right here instead of towards the front of the bottom of the wrist. So okay, cool. Now once again, these are removable. I guess they're like this. They're attached like this instead of molded on, so they can reuse body parts for other figures. I'm assuming that's what it is. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and check out the detail. So we have these awesome shin guards, shin armor here. It's gorgeous looking, to be honest with you. And they're buckled. They're buckled like that. How cool is that? Removable, of course. It just looks so cool. This looks like more than just a $15 figure that I paid for. All right, his belt and kind of like his tunic there. Whoops. Helmet fell off. Very cool. Now this is this is nice. So his shoulder and arm armor. That's nice. Very, very nice. And of course it's detachable. All right here, but am I going to do that? Am I going to detach any of that? No, I'm not going to do that. Not even for this video. Sorry guys, buy your own. All right, so let's check out. Baldy. My eyes. So looks like his neck does not move, but his head does on the neck joint. Very cool. I'm undecided how I'm going to display this. If I'm going to make him more look like the 80s King Randor or the new Eternia King Randor. Nice cloth cape. I'm loving the cloth capes here. Chain to connect the cape. Yeah, this is a nice figure. We're going to see what's underneath here, what the details are. Give me the deets. It's just plain. Just red. Just red. Ain't no thing, man. Alright, cool. Yeah. Yeah, this King Randor's awesome. Oh, check out the crown here. Didn't really check that out. Alright, so here's a crown. Great detail. Same type of detail as the shin armor and the shoulder armor. So, yeah, I like it. Like it a lot. This is a really badass figure, to be honest with you. And for $15, yeah, can't beat that. Randor. Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for taking time out of your day and checking out our channel and checking out this unboxing of the Masters of the Universe, Masterverse, New Eternia, Beastman, and King Randor. Are these trash or treasure? Oh, these are treasures, no doubt. This line is just absolutely cool. And like I've mentioned earlier, I'm kicking myself for not collecting these figures back, 4 years ago when they were originally released. Yeah, and I know that there's going to be some figures I'm just never going to be able to get. Buzz Off, Web Store, Skeletor in the battle armor. That's just never going to happen. I know, but no, awesome figures. The sculpts are fantastic. The armor's great. The accessories are great. The packaging is, as the kids say, chef's kiss. Some of the best modern action figure packaging I've seen. I guess mass produced, mass retail packaging I've seen in a long time. Like it puts other, like the Star Wars Black Series stuff. Oh my gosh, they should look at this and feel ashamed. Hasbro should feel ashamed looking at this Mattel Masters of the Universe packaging. And of course, unfortunately, the Chronicles line, they've just reverted. It's black, it's plain, it's dull. They need to do something like this. I don't know. It's just my opinion. But no, treasures. Happy to introduce these into my Masters of the Universe collection. And I guess I'm going to have to clear off some type of space here or rearrange to accommodate some new Eternia figures and Chronicle figures. So, yeah. But no, great figures. And once again, just has me even more boned up for the new Masters of the Universe film that's coming out in little more than a month, next month. So, woo, excited. All right, but we'll leave you with this. Be excellent to each other and collect them all. We'll catch you next time.